Did Predator Badlands just introduce a creature so dangerous, so biologically impossible, that it makes the Xenomorph seem pretty lame and predictable? Truth be told, ever since Alien Earth, the Xenomorph has lost all of its aura.
What did you say to it?
Hide and follow.
But that's not what you guys are here for, so let's get back on track. The thing that Deck finds lurking in the Badlands isn't just another alien beast. It isn't prey. It isn't a trophy. It's something humanity or predators are not prepared to deal with. It's a Kalisk, a creature that regenerates faster than it can be killed, a creature Yautja refused to hunt, a creature that Weyland-Yutani desperately wants to understand, even though they'll never be able to control it. And today we're breaking it down. We're going to be talking about what is the Kalisk, why humans wouldn't survive contact with it, why predators want nothing to do with it, and how it compares to the Xenomorph, and why the corporation sees one as a monster but the other as money. So let's get into the video. But before we get started, hit that like, share, and notification so that you guys know when I release a new video. Let's go. The Kalisk, an apex level organism that shouldn't exist. Not because it's fast, not because it's strong, but because it breaks the unwritten laws of the alien predator biology. Most creatures in this universe follow patterns. Xenomorphs adapt through host, predators evolve through ritual combat, and engineers design life with intention. But the Kalisk, well, it evolves instantly. It regenerates instantly, and it grows stronger the more you damage it. This doesn't just heal, it rewrites itself in real time. Cut it, shoot it, burn it, you're just giving it information. You're teaching it how to become harder to kill. It's the ultimate reactive organism, and the most terrifying part, it isn't even at full size yet. So I want to take a minute to talk about why humans wouldn't survive a Kalisk outbreak. Well, let's be brutally honest here. If even one Kalisk reached a human colony, it's over, and here's why. 1. Our weapons mean pretty much nothing. Firearms, explosives, and flamethrowers, forget about it. All of these just accelerate its adaptation cycle. By the time humans realize that bullets don't work, the Kalisk will already be immune to it. Gunfire, heat, impact, chemical agents, atmospheric collapse, nothing is going to stop this. 2. It doesn't need stealth. A Xenomorph relies on ceiling ambushes, vent crawling, hive expansion, and let's just be honest, it's kind of sus now. Ever since Alien Earth, I know I'm gonna say this again, but it's pretty much sus. But don't leave, just stay with me here, right? The Xenomorph is still my guy. I know he lost all of his aura in Alien Earth.
You serious?
But it's just not there anymore. But a Kalisk, it doesn't hide, it doesn't stalk, it doesn't need strategy. It walks directly into the open because it can. It is him. Those are literally his pronouns. I'm him. Complete big energy here, guys. 3. Humans collapse under panic. As humans, we are 100% stupid, right? We have all these military things and weapons and strategies, but when things get too tough, I mean, we're gonna panic, right? A single unstoppable creature creates mass evacuations, political breakdown, emergency martial law, supply chain collapse, and pandemics of fear. I mean, think about it. Humanity, almost lost Earth to one xenomorph outbreak in the EU lore. And xenos are at least killable, but a Kalisk, it's not. Number 4. A Kalisk learns human patterns. Now, of course, we haven't seen this, but it's definitely something that is pretty much possible. And this is where things get real. A Kalisk can observe how we shoot, how we run, where we hide, and what we defend, and it adapts to hunt us more effectively. We don't survive because we never get a chance to learn how to kill this thing. We never get a chance to fight back. I mean, of course, yeah, if we have a ice grenade that you want to throw into the creature's mouth and blow it up and it freezes on the inside, okay, maybe we can do something. But in reality, that's not gonna happen. So why do predators want nothing to do with this thing? Well, the Yautja are pride-driven hunters. They seek worthy prey. They want difficult kills. But the Kalisk is something that they consider an abomination tier being, like the Amengi or the Hishku-10, something like that. So let's look at some examples, right? It can't be killed cleanly. Predators respect worthy trophies. If the skull can't exist, then the hunt is pointless, and we saw this in the movie. Spoiler alert, Dex pretty much chops this thing's head off, and it grows or it comes back together, right? It just pulls its own head back to its body. It regenerates from pulverization, so there is no trophy. It has no hunt logic. Predators rely on pattern recognition, but the Kalisk is patternless. It reacts instead of acts. You cannot smart something that doesn't use strategy, only pure instinct. It endangers the hunter class. If a Kalisk killed one elite predator, that genetic data enters the ecosystem, and the Kalisk just get stronger. And the Yautja do not allow this. This is why they pretty much stay away from them. Now, this is something that some of you guys have been asking me ever since the movie came out. What do I think about a Kalisk versus the Xenomorph? This is the comparison nobody wants to talk about, but you guys have asked me about it, so let's go there. So the Xenomorph, what are its strengths? Razor sharp teeth, hive intelligence, acid blood, life cycle manipulation, perfect host adaptation. What are the Kalisk strengths? Instant regeneration, no defined physiology, no exploitable weakness, no dependence on host, and it's unkillable. Of course, if you have an ice grenade and you throw it into the mouth, okay, yeah, we can kill it that way. But other than that, it's pretty much unkillable, right? It has evolutionary acceleration. If the Xenomorph is a perfect weapon, the Kalisk is a cosmic mistake. Well, not perfect weapon, right? They always say the Xenomorph is the perfect organism, but you guys get where I'm going with this. You're just not taking this down. The Xenomorph loses every time. What does the company actually want? So let's be clear. No matter how impressive or terrifying the Kalisk is, Weyland-Yutani's #1 priority is still the Xenomorph. And that's just the way that it is. That's the way that it always will be. And here's why. Well, the Xenomorph is predictable. They follow a perfectly structured, perfectly scalable life cycle. You go from the egg to the face hugger to the chest burster to the drone, and you might even get a queen in there, right? It's predictable, it's reproducible, it's manufacturable. That's where the money comes in. And a Kalisk is one of one. It's unpredictable, impossible to replicate. You can't weaponize chaos. So the Xenomorph already checks every corporate box: acid blood, tactical intelligence, pack coordination, hive structure, full ecosystem for easy containment, and they're terrifying, but they are controllable, unfortunately.
say to it?
Hide and follow.
I mean, we did see this with Alien Earth, which is where, I'll say it again, it lost all of its aura by becoming a pet. And I have a video on that, by the way. I'll link it here in the description and in the comments below. So go ahead and check that out. But the Kalisk is none of that. It's not a weapon, it's a wild card. Weyland-Yutani doesn't want wild cards. They want tools. So if you have one Queen Xenomorph, you get infinite soldiers. This is where profitability comes in. Xenomorph eggs are the most valuable bioweapon in humanity, right? In humanity right now. But a Kalisk, there's no manufacturing pipeline, no breeding program, no supply chain. It's just a specimen, not a product. Granted, maybe if they get some Kalisk blood, they might be able to replicate some genes and turn that into something. To be honest, that's where I would put my money. We've already seen time and time again how the Xenomorph is a lost cause, but hey, that's just Weyland-Yutani for you. So, like I mentioned, Weyland-Yutani has poured billions and decades into Xenomorph research. LV-426, Sevastopol Station, Fiorina 161, and multiple off-world black sites. The Xenomorph is their brand, and unfortunately they're not switching their entire bioweapon catalog just because one monster looks cooler and or has better powers, but I think they should. So what about the Kalisk? Weyland-Yutani is definitely interested, but only scientifically. They want to capture it, study it, dissect it, compare it, possibly extract genes, which is where they should be pouring all their money. They should leave the Xenomorph behind, but definitely test it against Xenomorphs as well. But it will never replace the Xenomorph as their main weapon because the Xenomorph is profitable and corporations choose profit every single time. This is another thing that you guys have been asking me about. What about the hybridization theory? Well, here's the thing. If Weyland-Yutani ever manages to extract Kalisk tissue or combine it with Xenomorph DNA or expose a facehugger to a Kalisk, which is really not gonna happen, very improbable. You'd have to have a master size facehugger. You probably get Xenomorph intelligence if that happened. You probably get Xenomorph hive coordination with Kalisk regeneration and Kalisk evolutionary acceleration. This creature would be uncontainable, unkillable, unstoppable, and would be able to overrun entire planets in weeks. This wouldn't be a bioweapon. This would be extinction level engineering. So the truth is, the Kalisk shouldn't exist. The predators won't touch it, humans won't kill it, Weyland-Yutani can't control it, and the universe can't survive a hybrid of it. But they're still gonna try, because in the Alien Predator universe, curiosity doesn't kill the cat. It kills entire civilizations. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. What did you think about the Kalisk? What do you think about a Xenomorph Kalisk hybrid? Do you think Weyland-Yutani will ever get their hands on a full-grown Kalisk? Let's keep this conversation going down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.